Hey guys, Jonathan here with TLD. Hope you guys are doing well. I am back with an unboxing of the just released and, might I add, surprised announced iPad mini with Retina display, which I'm sure some of you guys are asking, when the heck did that go on sale? Most of us thought, I think because Apple said sometime later this month, that meant the latter part of November, but Tim Cook had different plans and said, guess what, yo, as of 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, November 12th, 2013, the iPad mini is on sale. Go get it. Nonetheless, I have both the silver/white and space gray/black models to unbox and compare, just as I did with the full-size iPad Air, which if you did miss, I'll have that annotated somewhere up here and also linked down below just in case you're watching on a mobile device for your viewing convenience. Now, I'm sure most of you guys have seen your share of iPad unboxings, so I'm not going to put you through the exact same thing twice on both of these boxes. One is solely for reference and comparison, so let's go ahead and move this off to the side for now and focus on the space gray iPad mini with Retina display. So we'll begin by giving the box a little shake and bake, pop the cap and see what's under the hood. We of course have the iPad mini up top. Apple always does an excellent job with their packaging and presentation. You just simply grab this little tab right here and we'll set that off to the side just for a moment while we check out the accessories. Now, just like any iPad unboxing, there's not a whole lot of content or accessories that come within the box, but as far as what we do have, we can see there's a Designed by Apple in California packet, which is going to include some literature. So we'll go ahead and open that on up. And up top, we see the iPad mini quick start guide, which is basically going to give you a rundown if you're not familiar with the device, your sleep wake button, your switches, your volume buttons, everything of that nature. That is followed by the iPad mini info tab. And last but not least, we have the Apple stickers, which I always like to ask, how many do you own? Fun fact, I actually don't have one single Apple sticker placed on anything that I own. Next up, we have the USB to Lightning cable, nothing you guys have not seen before. This simply plugs into your iPad to sync to your computer or to charge. And like I noted in my full-size iPad Air unboxing, there are also no signs of headphones or earpods in this as well, which is slightly disappointing considering the amount of money you pay for these devices. I'm going to set this back down and check out the last but certainly not least accessory, the USB wall brick, which is actually 10 watts as opposed to the 12 watt version on the full-size iPad Air. So we'll go ahead and get this out of the way and actually move on to the meat and potatoes of the video, and we'll go ahead and check out the iPad mini. And you guys are getting the full-on raw experience. I wanted to do this a little more live just because I'm a really big fan of the iPad mini form factor, but that screen before really kind of killed it for me. So I'm really looking forward to the actual Retina display, and I actually want to just give you guys my initial impressions and reactions of what I think so far. So we'll go ahead and dress it, if you will. I'm a huge fan of the space gray color as well. Definitely prefer that over the slate on the previous iPad mini. We got the 5 megapixel camera on the back, shoots 1080p, Apple logo, iPad down here. We got the lightning port, and we'll go ahead and turn the sucker around and power it on. So you guys are getting the full-on boot up and walkthrough experience. And let me know what you guys think of this style. I tend to do more polished videos, but if you guys like the more traditional laid-back videos, I definitely can consider that and possibly will do more of those as well. So let's go ahead and slide to set it up. We'll go ahead and go to English. Of course, if your language is different, you're going to want to do something different. This being the United States, we'll select that. We're going to go ahead and choose a Wi-Fi network. And I actually don't have this memorized, so give me one moment. And we are good to go with the Wi-Fi. If you guys have seen that New commercial, let me know. That is an awesome commercial. I actually had a similar experience in Best Buy today. I asked them, do you guys have an iPad mini smart case in stock? They looked at me and said no, but the iPad Air case is the exact same size. And I kind of just wanted to smash my face in the desk in frustration because I really don't know how some of these people can work there. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and enable location services. Set up as new iPad because I am not restoring it, but of course if you are restoring it, go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and skip the Apple ID for now. Just want to move this video along. So are you sure you want to skip? Yes, I do. Next up, we have the terms and conditions. And do you guys really read all this? Let me know with a comment down below who sits there and reads all this, even though I know we probably all should. Agree, agree. Create a passcode. Let's go 1212, really high profile. Are you sure you want to use this code? Yes, I do. Re-enter your passcode 1212. We want to use Siri. This, as far as diagnostics, I usually turn off, so I put don't send. You can do the same as well. I don't think we need that. And it's going to say welcome to iPad. So we'll go ahead and tap here to get started, and there we are, all booted up into iOS 7. So now that we have both booted up, we can do a little comparison, talk about the pros and cons of each color. And I gotta say, from first impressions, the Retina display on the iPad mini is much nicer from the previous non-Retina display on the first iPad mini, which was 1024 by 768, and we are now looking at 2048 by 1536, the exact same as the full-size iPad Air, which is 9.7 inches, whereas this is 7.9, so there's more pixels packed into a smaller area. The iPad mini also does feature the same A7 processor found in the iPad Air and iPhone 5S. From what I've seen though, the iPad mini is clocked the exact same as the iPhone 5S, whereas the iPad Air is slightly overclocked, giving it a little edge in terms of performance, but I'm willing to guess those exact differences in terms of everyday use isn't going to be a huge difference. We of course also do not see a Touch ID fingerprint reader on this or the iPad Air. That is exclusive to the iPhone 5S at the moment. You do however have a front-facing 720p FaceTime HD camera on the front, as you guys can see right here. It's a little easier to see on the white model. And as far as the differences between the colors, I've always liked the classy look of the silver and white. It just looks really nice and clean, but I always tend to lean towards the black model just because when you're watching content, consuming media, you tend to get a little more immersed into the content because of the black bezels, whereas the white bezels can be a little bit distracting. These of course do ship with iOS 7, which I'm not completely sold on yet, and in terms of actual tablet OSs, I think there's still a lot of work to be done before I'm completely sold on that. So we do of course have your notifications, everything runs buttery smooth because of the A7 processor. These also do feature the M7 co-processor, although I'm not really sure how useful that would be on a tablet because it's not like a phone where you're going to be carrying it in your pocket, although you could technically pocket an iPad mini. So what do you guys think? What could an M7 processor be useful on a tablet, especially more so in the iPad Air? Let me know with a comment down below. So real quickly, we'll go ahead and jump over to a quick rear-facing camera test. So here we are with a quick rear-facing 1080p test. It is completely dark outside, so thus we are forced to do this inside. It's also a mini desk tour. I get a lot of requests for that. If you guys want to see a full-fledged one, let me know by hitting that like button. So this is the Homer doll that you guys see in every single video. I honestly don't know where I got him from. It was actually a gift. If I had a link, I would definitely show you guys. Most of the stuff you guys can find linked down below. This is the Logitech wireless keyboard that I use, solar powered. Very awesome Logitech MX mouse. My favorite weapon of choice, completely obliterates the Magic Mouse. Cannot go back to that. We have the iPad mini smart case that is coming up for review. And these are the Focal XS speakers. Best set of desktop speakers that I've ever owned. Definitely check them out if you haven't. So that wraps up this test. Let's go ahead and jump back to the video. And there you guys have it. There is my unboxing and comparison. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did and you are feeling like being awesome, make sure to hit that like button. It is much appreciated. And in return, you guys know what's coming. A virtual high five at your face. I am really excited to test out the iPad mini. The only thing I am disappointed with is the price. I really thought they should have stuck with the same $329 price tag. It was kind of weird paying 400 plus bucks for an iPad mini. It just kind of seemed wrong. But I definitely will put it through its paces and bring you guys the full review. So definitely let me know if you guys have any questions or what you want to see covered in the review. And also let me know what your favorite color is and why. Do you prefer space gray and black or silver and white? I would love to hear your guys' opinions and comments. As always, if you guys have any questions, definitely drop me a line down below. But I know some of you guys really aren't digging the new Google Plus comments. So you guys can also hit me up on Twitter and Facebook, which are also linked down below, along with the gear that I use to create these videos. Aside from that, thank you guys very much for watching. This is Jonathan with TLD, and I will see you guys later.